I'm Angel and I'm with the Austin Organic Gardeners, and today I'm going to talk about the wicking or the self-watering bed that we have demonstrated here at Zilker Botanical Garden. So wicking beds are a closed system and it essentially mimics an aquifer. The roots of the plants are always reaching down for water, and so when you water your bed, you're also watering underneath the soil. And so I'm going to talk about some of the materials that are needed for this, and it's a lot of upfront work, and it's recommended that get together and do it with a group of friends because there is a lot of heavy labor up front, but once you get it built, it's something that you can leave. You can go on vacation for a couple of weeks and you don't have to worry about watering your beds. You also don't have to worry about irrigating this type of bed. So it's a lot of work up front, but once you get it finished, it is a lifesaver for your plants. So this wicking bed that you see here was built using an existing raised bed structure, and you can really use any type of material to build the raised bed structure. In addition to that, you will need sand, a pond liner, pea gravel, PVC perforated pipe, and filter fabric, which would be something like landscape fabric or burlap. So the first step in building your wicking bed would be to either dig out the soil and level it with sand. You don't necessarily have to dig up soil. You can definitely level your topsoil and just continue to build on top of that. So once you have a level surface, the next step would be to add your pond liner, and you want to just be really careful that you don't puncture it when you are putting it around your edges of your bed. So the next step would be to add your perforated PVC pipe that will be used to fill up your reservoir. And it's important that you add a 90-degree elbow and another smaller piece that comes up to the surface of the soil where you can fill your water reservoir. So you want to make sure that you have an overflow system built into your wicking beds, and you can do that with adding a PVC pipe that acts as an overflow. So the next step is to add the pea gravel, which will be used to hold the water. And once you have the pea gravel layered and everything's level, you will add your filter fabric on top of that. And the filter fabric can be anything from burlap. You can use landscaping fabric. If you have a durable fabric that you have lying around, you can use that as well. And once that is done, that's whenever you add another 2 inches of sand on top of the filter fabric. And then from there, you start to add your soil that your plants will grow in. So I built a few of these wicking beds at my house 8 or 9 years ago after we had that 2011 drought. And it really motivated me to build something that would be able to handle the Texas heat. It's worked out great, and I encourage you to give it a try too, and feel free to ask any questions that you have about them in the comment section. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have.